Ramanujan for G is now available on the Google Play Store. Try it out for free.
Yeah, hi everyone. So in the second lecture of binomial, we'll again start. Okay, previous lecture I covered with the slides only. Okay, so today we'll be solving some problems. Okay, one by one, and we'll write it again. Okay, so let's start. Wait for a minute. Yeah. So this binomial unit. Let me put the headings first. Binomial theorem. Okay. So as we know, an algebraic expression containing two terms is called binomial expressions. Okay, like examples. If I write 2x plus 3 and x square minus 1 by x, or I can write it as x plus a. So all these are binomial expressions. Okay. Now let's come to the next part. What is a binomial theorem? Okay. So the formula by which any power of binomial that can be expanded in the form of series, which is called as binomial theorem. Okay. So now let me write the theorem equation. Okay. So that means x plus a power n, right? So we write it as expand nc naught x to the power n, then a naught plus nc1 x to the power n minus 1 a to the power 1, then nc2 x n minus 2, then a square plus, and this goes on, and last becomes ncn x naught a naught. Okay, so here again we can write this as x plus a power n, which becomes r equals to 0 to n n c r x n minus r a r. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, so this is your binomial equation, theorem equation. Okay, in the expanded form. Okay, so you can copy this first. Okay, next, properties. Okay, so let's talk about the properties. So here, first, there are n plus 1 terms in the expansion of x plus a to the power n. Okay, next, the sum of powers of a and x in each term of expansion is n. Okay. Next, third property, the first and the last term being x to the power n, which is your first term, and a to the power n, which is your last term. Okay. Next is if ncx is equals to ncy, then either x is equals to y, or you can say x plus y is equals to n. Next part, you can say the binomial coefficients and the expansion of x plus a to the power n equidistant from the beginning, and r coefficients are at some distinct points, so they are equal. They are equal. Next point, ncr minus 1 plus ncr, so that becomes n plus 1 cr. Next is the general term. General term. Okay. So in the expansion x plus a to the power n r r plus 1th term, r plus 1th term is called general term. Okay, which is represented by tr plus 1. So here we can write it as tr plus 1 is equals to ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r, or ncr first term n minus r second term power r. One more thing, to find a term from the end in the expansion, and in the expansion, okay, given expansion is for this, so that can be r plus 1th term from the end, that becomes n minus r plus 1th term from the beginning. This from begin, this from end, right? So that is tr plus 1 is from the end is tn minus r plus 1 from beginning, right? So here t r e will become t n minus r plus 2 from beginning. Okay, so note down these all formulas. Okay, next is number of terms in the expansion. Okay, so here first let's write for x plus y power n plus nc1 x plus y n minus 1 into z, right? Then again nc2 x plus y and minus 2 z square, and this goes on, and last term will become ncnz to the power n. Correct? So here what we observe, n plus 1 terms plus n terms plus n minus 1 terms plus goes 1 term. So that means total total number of terms will become n plus 1 plus n minus 1 and goes up to last plus 1. So it becomes n plus 1 n plus 2 divided by 2. Okay, so this thing you can note down. Okay, then we'll take some problems. Okay, Okay, so now the first problem, 10th term in expansion of 2x square plus 1 by x power 12 is okay. So here we can write it as n is equals to 12, capital X is equals to 2x square, a is equals to 1 by x. So then 10th term will become t10. So that means 12c9, 2x square, 12 minus 9, 1 by x to the power 9. So that becomes 12c9, 8 into 1 by x cube. So T10 is equal to 1760 by x cube. Next question. Seventh term from the end expansion x minus 2 by x square power 10 is equals to okay. So seventh term from the end meaning fifth term from the starting, seventh and is equals fifth starting. So that is t5 will become 10 c4 x6 minus 2 by x square power 4 is equals 10 c4 into 2 to the power 4 1 by x square. Okay, suppose one more problem we take. Question is the number of terms in expansion x plus y plus 2z power 8 is okay. So here we know n is equals to 8. So number of terms will become 8 plus 1, 8 plus 2 divided by 2. So that becomes 45. Next is middle term in the expansion of middle term in expansion of x plus a power n. Okay. So here we can say the first case, if n is even, okay, then it becomes n by 2 plus 1th term. So middle term will become nc n by 2 into x power n by 2 into n by 2. And when n is odd, okay, so there will be two middle terms. So they are n plus 1th by 2 and n plus 3th by 2. So the first one will be nc n minus 1 by 2 power x n minus 1 by 2 into a n minus 1 by 2. Okay, the second one nc n minus 1 by 2 x n minus 1 by 2 a n plus 1 by 2. Next, one question is there. Middle term in the expansion of x plus 4 to the power 4. So here we know n is equals to 4. Okay, there's only one middle term. Okay, this power is even, so which is 4 by 2 plus 1, that is third term. Now let's compute this t3, so that will become 4c2 x square 4 square, so that become 96 x square, right? Let's look at the last question for today's session. So middle term in expansion of x square plus 1 by x to the power n is 924x6. Then n is equals to what? Okay, so since n is even, so n by 2 plus 1th term is middle term. So nc n by 2 x square n by 2 1 by x n by 2, so that is 924x6. So you can write it as x to the power n by 2 is x to the power 6, so that becomes n is equals to 12. Okay, so with this we are going to wind up here. Okay, so thank you guys. Let's see you in the next lecture.